why don't I, before I start beating you over the head with all the actual news, start with the lighter side of the front pages today. There's a lovely picture on the front page of the Irish Times of a Colombian black spider monkey. Thanks a million, and Georgina.
You had a wee sleep, haven't you? You're lying in the sun there and you're getting too warm.
On and on over the next few months. Now, if you
There's a wee stream down. I've got water here with me, but I'd rather leave that for emergencies.
were in Dublin this August,
There's a wee stream down at the promenade.
so Arcade Fire played a 3-year
Should I give you the bottle of water?
30th of August,
So you never drink. I don't want water splashed about in the car.
and they've just announced a second day.
I'll keep it on. We're going to get ready to go now for that's going to be a long walk. I'll use map my walks, Luna. Let's see how far we walk. We're going to walk from Portstewart here.
We're going to play throughout the show. So
Oh, there's a strand down below. And we walk round the other side of that convent. You don't see much over the wall along the sea. I have to keep it on the lead. It's a dangerous cliff. All my other dogs are always after lead, but you know, Luna the lunatic. So go after a bird or something like. I was trying to have a wee dose in the car. I can't dose. But she had a good dose. I've listened to the RT radio. So, I'm going to take a couple of bottles of wee drink with me. I don't know if I need a battery pack. This phone's pretty good battery, you know. I'll see. Helicopter flying back and forward. Come on out in it. We're going to go now out towards Portrush. Now, see, this is a Northwest 200 weekend. I'm not too interested in bike racing. I like seeing other bikes. I like seeing other bikers. I wouldn't normally be one for crowds, but Northwest 200 is different. So I'm basically doing a coastal walk. But instead of a day with nothing happening, we're going to look at the waves, we're going to look at the bikes, and we're going to have a snuffs and everything. Lovely day down here now. No cold wind. I hardly know what they were. 11:30's probably get warm maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and then it'll be freezing, could be freezing about 5:30. That's the way it goes. Luna's been fed her at 9:30. That's 2 hours. That's 2 hours. Well, you've had a wee sleep. She didn't sleep the full 2 hours. She had about an hour's sleep. And she had a wee drink of water too, which helps a lot. This is Luna's first time now in this wee coastal walk here now. We've done it to the left, she's never done it to the right. Oh, there's a breeze here, Luna. Maybe I should get the fleece back on again. You don't know what they wear, do you? Going to swap hands here. You know the problem with this phone here? I've got the phone, but I've also got it on the cover. Because I throw things in my pocket and keys, scratch everything and all. So there's the convent place over there. That was a private stately home at one time. And then the chapel, they bought it. They built the school there. Don't know the full history of it. I know it started off as a house. The one thing I noticed with this wee path here, this path goes back to World War II. Now there might have been a path here like there was around West Coast, maybe a wee clay path or something, I don't know. I imagine when your man built this big house up there, he didn't want people walking around it. So originally when they built the house there wouldn't have been a path. But I was just thinking, would this path be part of the coastal defence? So troops and all could move around here. Keep an eye on the Germans and stuff, you know. Them boys trying to abseil up, make it a bit handy for them. I don't know. But the reason why I know it goes back to World War II is by some of the graffiti. Don't know if it's time to look at it today. But you know when you get wet cement, you always get people who like to write in wet cement. But bearing in mind, you're going back to 1939, like. There was this built before the war broke out, after the war broke out. But in fact, the date's on it. And it's a long time since I looked at it. Doesn't stand out too well yet, you had to look for it. But one of the things I noticed about the graffiti is one of them wrote Mr. and Mrs. Now maybe they're just newly wed, or maybe that's just how they done things back in them days. Because everybody was always Mr. and Mrs, weren't they? But it's on round this corner, on round this way, you see the graffiti. I say it's hard to see. You have to look for it. So that wee wall. So you think that wee wall's older than this path I'm walking on? Because it sort of sits on top of it. I'll keep an eye out now when I'm walking her. If I can remember where it was. There's a PG there. I know that. There's running around looking over the side. There's ones walking behind me too, you see. I think I'm odd looking at a wall. Oh, sit here a wee minute, Luna. What over here, wee minute, pet? I don't really need to take a rest. Hold on now, let these ones pass here, pet. How you doing? Well, where's this here wee minute? There might have been a wee date up here, you see. Whenever you're looking for the stuff, you have to really stop and look. You don't want people looking at you. See that there's 1947 there, is it? So that's more than a wee minute, pet. Things show up better. TS 1947. Sometimes things show up better when it's on the TV. But I like the Mr. and Mrs. Because a married couple were writing graffiti like. Well, it's probably Hamlet was doing it and she's probably all embarrassed. NH. See, 1947. I can make out there as well. But it's getting faint like. Where's the Mr. and Mrs.? 1944. So how did they get 1947? That's a clear 4 there. I can hardly see the screen with the sunshine on it. I hope this phone's picked it up. TM something 1944. So that's definitely 1944 there. So that's the end of the war. 45. 1944 is it? I'm no good at names anyway, like. But what the Mr. and Mrs. So in 1944 that was done. Something sticking on my leg. Where's the Mr. and Mrs? See, everybody else comes here to look at the sea and all. They miss all the good stuff. Maybe I should have been a stamp collector or something, a coin or something like that, you know. See, I like a wee bit of detail. See that there, see, how do you read that there? See, sometimes it depends what way the rain hits it too and the surfaces are wet, things show up. But like, how did I notice the first time? I must have been bored that day. Maybe see, sometimes, see like a willow or you look at it, if I started having a pee, you start waiting on them like, and then you notice these things. Well, if anybody's coming down to Portstewart and you're bored, come along and look at this wee wall, see if you can find the Mr. and Mrs. and the surname. I guarantee it's here somewhere. So if that wee wall there in 1944, this path has to be slightly older. Nobody's wrote on the path. The writing's on the wall, so they had to be walking the path when they wrote on the wall. But you think if you want to stop abseils, that wee wall gives a good anchorage to an abseil rope, doesn't it? You wouldn't want that to stop the Germans. You're better off with a flatter path. So maybe the war's coming to an end now, like things are stepping down. There's no chance the Germans coming near us now. We're making it a wee holiday destination here. You're not seeing much of a view here, like, but I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll look up and out to sea and I'll look down below. I don't think it was this far round, but you never know. A wee bit of graffiti here now, look. This is good graffiti here. I want to spend a bit of time with this stuff. No dates, but no, if you ever put your name anywhere, put a date beside it. F Gunk. FGUC and then KIA, different name, I don't know. 44 there. Look at your bums in the way. ENOE, I don't know. Look at DH. Somebody, DH is right, they got bored after the DH. There's another one there in 1944 there. So it's 1944. I don't see no Mr. and Mrs. Well, because people think, no, I make this shit up, you know. I do a wee bit of research and look at that there, look. SMD spent a bit of time, 1944. They weren't in a rush. So the ones around this part have more time. Mrs. R. Something. A-S-H-E. I just can't read like. But if you could read, you could read that. Ends with a Roy. Mrs. Ash something Roy. And something she at the bend. Or your bash sheet, brand sheet. Ah, the Mrs. not here, Lena. Ah, separated now. You never know, you might go up to the local graveyard and see them with a bird. But bear in mind it's Portstewart. Oh, they could have been here on a wee Sunday day out like. There might have been a wee fence blocking people here. Oh, no fences back in them days. They had a wee sign. You know, all you had to do years ago, put a wee sign, keep off the grass. The ones would have kept off it. So there is a Mr. and Mrs. somebody, or if you come along here. Ah, right, we've passed it, brother. At the steps now. A wee bit of graffiti there. Hang on, let's see. Quite a lot of graffiti here. There's Anderson. Very well, Anderson waiting for a date. That graffiti there is looking too good, so I reckon that wee bit of wild maybe it's been replastered. It's a darker grey, isn't it? But unless there's a date on it, we don't know. Yeah. We're not going to find out, Lena. We're not going to find out. That there's 1944 there. Ah. How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, a minute, Lena. J. Steel. Something. I don't know. You know these people come down with wee robins and all? Yeah, look, 1944. That's a clear 1944. RG. Well, I'll have to leave it for now. Well, come on. Oh, man, that's suicide, pet. That's Flint too sharp. Oh, you'll get cut paws again. Right, we're going down here now. Everybody wants to see Portstewart. When I see motorbikes, there'll be lots of YouTube videos on Northwest 200, and there's not going to be one showing graffiti done in 1944. There's a ship pipe there coming from the castle above. I see even them boys with money. They all have to do it like. Oh, it's a school now. It's definitely a wee bit of patching up here now, so they do. I thought about parking down here this morning. Seen a stupid sign then, 2 hour parking. Oh. So I went up to the other place. Yeah, a wee bit of art. There was a lovely picture there for a wee fella crying on the window. I thought it was nice. It's painted over it now. Catholic Church might not like this because it sort of lost like it. There was no writing beside it, but the time it was done was around about that time, you know. You sort of see the wee fella with like a wee tear. The roof's off that building inside, you can see the daylight shine through. It must be when we built apartments in there now. You see. Worth a lot of money there. There's your Christian boys writing the wee Christian messages. You always get that at Seaside places around here. Don't know if you get it in England. A lot of sun committed down in Seaside places. People get up to all sorts at night time, you know. That's probably why these bully boys are coming down here, doing the wee graffiti. Try to save one or two of their souls. One boy out in the balcony, eh? But today is a perfect day. If you're going to be out on the balcony on Portstewart, Portrush, today's the day. There's not a cold breeze blowing in. Even the hottest days can be freezing down here. And look at all them houses there, the balcony's all closed. And I can't see people in houses like that interested in motorbikes. Oh, they go to operas and stuff. So this is the first time they have Luna out now. What's going to be her warmest day. Always had problems with wee water keeping her cool and all. I'm wondering to see how well it puts up there. I might just go to the town over here, the town hall when I'm here. There's a toilet there, there's a couple of guys walking in there. There's one across the road down here. You know what, well, that town hall's closed off. I want to go to the toilet here. I don't want to go to the Portrush if I can avoid it, like. This one here is quiet. Bad place to put a building there. Flooded it. See the shutters have busted in with the waves. Flooded every winter. Why they put a building there, I don't know. I'll not be eating that there now. We don't know what that is, Pet. Are these toilets open here? They're not coming in all videos. No, just can't do fountains. There's another big fountain there. Never go. They keep building fountains and they never work. Why do they keep building them? This is the biggest, busiest day now on the north coast, the northwest 200, and there should be a fountain going there. There's nothing working. One out of Why do they keep spending ratepayers' money on these fountains? Do you know what they could do? Do you know the way people used to have, I mean years ago you had jukeboxes and cafes and stuff. It was 10p, that was a lot of money back in them days. But you didn't have very many record players and stuff. So if you wanted to hear a song, you wanted to actually hear a song, plus you wanted to see the jukebox working, didn't you? See if they had a wee coin operated machine here. Stick a pound in and see the fountain going. The fountain go for 3 or 4 minutes. Why have to put a pound in, you know? I reckon they would. If you were sitting down there and had a wee cup of tea, you'd put a pound in. They charge you for a telescope. What does a telescope show you? There's nothing out there to look at. They always stick up in the telescopes to stick at 20p's. So they want to, why are these fountains up to wee coin meters? And if you want to put on a £2 coin, you get a bit of music to the water. Eh? And you get young ones at night time one day from the £2 coins. See all these bikes here now, I don't know if the speedos even show miles an hour anymore. I guarantee if you look at all them bikes today, you're lucky to get one over 6,000 miles. My wee bike had 80,000 miles on it. I was only 125 like. But all these boys they buy all these old bikes and they think they're breakers like. They just got money to lose, that's the only difference. Hi there. Oh, no. Best time to be here now is when all these boys are starting to go home. Seeing all these bikes start up and on. Because they don't start and go. The thing about bikers, he's got wee spotlights. The thing about bikers, when they're on the road, they might want to do 80 miles an hour. But see, putting the gloves on, take a half an hour. See, you get 3 or 4 together, take them a half an hour before they get their legs over that seat and actually start to move. And that's why they have to speed along the road. They waste too much time getting on. And that's when it's dry. If it rains, look for leggings and waterproofs.
Yes.
The fireplace been standing there. Didn't want to tape them in case somebody ended up recognising them and getting killed. Supposed to be peacetime like, but still dodgy yet. Some polishing going on yesterday. All these boys out polishing. There's about a dead fly in any of them. If you ever want to know if a bike's going fast, gold ring was a popular thing at one time. The fact that bike had a radio on it. Then we Easter chicks have stood up since last Easter, the knitting. God, they've lasted alright. That's 7 months now, a few months ago. I did. I just see there's a motorcyclist there has left his helmet on the ground and has chained it on this front wheel thinking he's smart. He doesn't realise dogs piss on wheels like. Luna doesn't. See if you get a male dog that's not neutered, if it pisses in that helmet. Oh, there's another one over there. You should never leave your helmet. See, them boys don't own dogs. If they owned a dog, they wouldn't leave the helmet down there. There's no wet stains yet, but the day's not over. Right then. Well, Harley Davidson. Don't see many of them. Still, it may be American and all the rest, but I think I'd rather have the Japanese Honda Goldwing. Just by me, because the Americans think they have it all, like, and I don't think they're as refined as the Japanese or the Italians now. GS Adventure, I would say if you check the miles on that, he's probably got 2,000 miles on it. So you can't see the miles no more on these bikes. There's one there, 26,000 miles. That one's near retirement. These digital displays now you can't see. The last Northwest 200 I was at, I came down here the night before in the caravan, people camping everywhere. And I parked the car around the corner and the caravan still on it. And I was Lucy and Shadow at that time. I was walking them down this promenade. But what I didn't know was a very crowd of people about. But over there by the, I don't know what you call that. It's a chapel, it's a school, it's a convent, it's sort of everything. I don't know what the actual word for it is. Over there they had fireworks. I had no idea there's fireworks, and wee Shadow was terrified of fireworks. And he ran off on me. And I was running down this promenade after Shadow, along with Lucy. And wee Lucy was getting older this time, and Lucy wasn't able to keep up. I had to stop then, wait for Lucy. And by the time I got down the bottom of this road, I wasn't sure if I went straight on around the corner with the caravan. So you ask somebody, do you see a black Labrador? I seen one there a couple minutes ago. What way to go? Up way there. And you ask somebody else, I seen him 5 minutes ago. And you ask somebody else, I seen him 10 minutes. It's getting further and further away, like. Don't know what time it was. It was getting dark at that time. But I walked the whole way out. I didn't know what to do. The caravan was parked down there and the car was parked down there. And I didn't want to move the car in case Shadow came back to the car. So I rang the family. My mother and the sister came down. My mother sat in the caravan in case he would come back. And I walked the whole way out to Portrush. I walked the way to Portrush, where we're going to do today. And I got out to Portrush, walked right round the Ramrod Head. Now on the way back behind bars, there was a boy injecting drugs. The whole town was deserted. The place had the town closed off. Come on this way, Pat. The town was deserted. And the only person I seen was one boy behind bars putting drugs into his arm down by the beach. I had never seen anybody do drugs before. And I didn't know where to walk past or what to do. Where do you go for me or what? But I was doing the route that Shadow would do. So I walked on past and said nothing. No harm came. On the way back then, I was up near the caravan site here, up where the pits is today. And I heard a bark. I stopped and I looked. No more barking. Walked a bit. Heard a bark. Stopped. Did that a couple of times. But somebody had got him and took him into the caravan park. So I was going to take a walk over the caravan park and just to see, have a nosy. And just that, then Shadow come running out behind the fence. 4 o'clock in the morning. 3:30, 4 o'clock. And so I'm around this corner, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. What do I do? So I brought the caravan down here and I slept in this promenade. But sleeping in the promenade wasn't the word. The noise. I got no sleep. But I was stuck here all day then. Nowhere else to go. Went to go up the motorbike race. Shadow was scared of the motorbikes. So we never seen no racing. But I walked around here and all like. And then come the afternoon, the place was packed. After the race was over, the place was packed. Boys were coming down, and there was a group of drunks, and then one of them pushed one of them against my caravan, and all I heard was bang. They busted the side window, but the windows double glazed. The outer pane flexed and the inner pane cracked, and that was the bang was. And of course they went and got the police then, went down, identified the boy. Nothing came of it. They gave me a crimes number. Wasn't a very good Northwest 200. So you think they can't get any worse? So I'll go to Castle Rock. I thought, stuff this here, I'll go to Castle Rock. Went to Castle Rock, got set up at Castle Rock, got a phone call from a friend. He's a lorry driver, was working in England, and his wee dog, the first dog I ever walked was his dog, and the wee dog had died. And I always said, well, long story, but I never seen the dog his last couple of years. And I always said if he died, I'd make it a wee box. The wee dog had died, could I make it a box? So next day I was after B&Q to get wood to make it a wee box. That was an old disaster, B&Q. Try and get the wood cut and all, like they had the wrong sheet of wood and the wrong shelf, the wrong price. But it's just a bad weekend. So I haven't been in Northwest since. This is my first time back since that. Like them wee puppies, Luna. Oh, Luna, one this way, look. Luna, they're going to rip your head off. They're going to rip your head off, pet. I can tell. They're going to rip your head off. It's just dogs and leads for you there. I had the car. The best of it is, if it wasn't bad enough, I had the caravan parked there with them cars are now. And when I was sitting on the caravan, there was 4 fellas. They were in the 20s. They weren't teenagers. 4 fellas walked down past, and I heard a score in the caravan. Thought the buckle or something rubbed against it. And the side of my caravan's rippled. It's not smooth. It's like a bit like pebble dash, little caravan. When I got out then, the caravan wasn't a mark. Score right down the car. I thought, them boys right at that time of morning carrying a nail or something to deliberately score. It's just, what else could go wrong that weekend? Like, put a score right down the car from the front wing right down to the back. And the thing is, I was even sitting in the caravan at the time. Didn't stop them. I said they didn't look like drunks or nothing else. But because of the texture of the caravan, I could hear them inside. Get all the peas done, Luna. Get all the peas done. Do you know what? I normally walk over there. But because this is Northwest 200, maybe we should go around the roads. Get more bikes in. Alright, being up here. The one good thing about a bike in the Northwest 200, I always came down the bike when I had the bike. But I wouldn't come down in the morning because I wasn't interested in races. And you always come in the back road, you always get parked. You always get somewhere for the crowds here now. Like. So I tell you what, there were some fumes this evening, that heat, all them things stirred up. Most of them out bikes there, probably just doing 30-40 miles a gallon. There's all the camper vans up above too. See, to me this is more interesting here than sitting in a paddock watching a couple of bikes go past. Some of these boys are going to be killed today. Every Northwest 200, somebody gets killed going home. The thing today is dry, but see, it's dry, they've been leaning around corners and everything. They were pushing them harder now going home. There's a Welsh one there, a wee boy from Wales. Come on out, Luna. You're very good on the lead, so you're a pet. Yeah, so excellent. All parked down along there too, like parked everywhere. We'll go down here and that be empty. Well, we'll get as many bikes in as we can here. Makes you wonder where they are the rest of the year, doesn't it? All these boxes to go across the Sahara Desert and the Paris Dakar rally, probably just sandwiches and a wee flask. That's all it's on them. Just enough to get them past for one day journey. Like, oh, these boys are tough enough. There's a trike down there. Bikes everywhere. Everywhere there's bikes. On down here we see them here, look. We're out for a walk today, like. So we don't have to get anywhere, like. We're out for a walk. Do you know what? We'll get them in the way back. Yeah, obviously, powerful cars aren't in fashion today, like. It's all about bikes today. We must stay in that B&B then, boys. I'll go back up here again, Pet. I've just realised something with a phone. You can talk to a phone because people think you're on WhatsApp or something. When I carry the GoPro, people think I'm talking to myself or a Bluetooth device. You know the worst thing about motorbiking? The absolute worst thing. Boys come here today, they want the good weather, everything's brilliant. You get off your bike and you're stuck with a leather jacket on. See carrying that bush up on the front now, leather jacket, the backpack and the helmet. Turmoil. Drudgery. Everybody else is in the t-shirts enjoying themselves and you're carrying this sort of stuff around you. Oh, I saw a wee pedal. Bumped under there. And you see if you have a top box in your bike, or you're tortured, anybody travels with you, can you squeeze that in? Can you squeeze that in? You want to say how much can you squeeze into a minute? You want to see what you can squeeze into a big top box. Unbelievable. If it's a choice of carrying it all day or squeezing it in, you'll be amazed what you can get squeezed in. You have to watch when you unbuckle to open it in case the thing explodes in your face. Like Portrush, we packed the bikes too. Oh, a hot spot. Luna's found a hot spot. I says there's quite a few peeling against that with the stains over there. You wouldn't want to have your motorbike helmet. Look at that helmet there. That could be pissed on. That could get pissed on. That looks like a big comfy thing here, doesn't it? See, not everybody on a bike wants comfort. They like to get a sore ass and all. You see, they burn up much petrol and they go that quick. If you didn't get a sore ass, you wouldn't get off it and then it would cost you a fortune. So the built-in sore ass means you limit the distance you go and that saves you fuel. I'll say the A&O's all geared up today, they're ready to kick. All the motorbike tours are on standby. Not all these bikes are going to make it home. Oh, he's going from Switzerland. But advertising there for Red Bull. See, not many V125s here, is there? Ah, I still brought mine down. Yeah, let the bicycle.
We go to watch it there.
So that's the racetrack ahead now. That corner there is the actual racetrack. But there's very few road races left now. Like, the thing about a road race, if a biker comes off, there's lampposts, everything's out to kill him. Like, where on a racetrack, they're a lot safer. So I have to watch out now for food with her. No point of me talking anymore now from here. Once I go through these crowds, I'll just hold the phone and keep recording. In fact, I might just stop the recording here and start again, because whenever I get this wee bit of the video, I'll just play a wee bit of music in the background. Because my videos are boring enough. Like, if there's no noise at all, people would need tune. Ah, leave that alone, honey. So for this bull shelter now, I shall remain standing unless I'm shouting at her, which I'm going to be doing quite a lot, it looks like it. Hello, pet. Look at the queue for the toilet. That's where you want a caravan or a motorhome. Queuing for toilet. Men queuing for toilet. That's a thing, isn't it? Come on, let up. We take this thing out of the cover. Alright, pet. Put this phone out of the cover. It's too hard to hold. I have just found a fault with this phone. This phone's got a curved screen. When you take it out of its cover and you hold on to the phone, you can't record in one hand because your hand hits the corner of the screen and turns it off. Useless that. Now it's back on the cover.
Got a program.
Queues everywhere, queue for ice cream bar. Come on, Lena. Now we're far the crowded here, Pet. There's a golf course we're on now. As far as you know, come on. No, we can't eat everything, Pet. We're getting as bad as Wallow. There's one year I came here on Coca-Cola. We were doing free cameras, 35mm cameras. You had to collect labels. That was the last of 35mm cameras. She still has some in the attic somewhere. God knows what we never used, like digital cameras are coming out. Well, it has Coca-Cola red cameras. The amount of bottles lying on this golf course, I got labels, I got 3 or 4 cameras on the way back. Ah, coronavirus is over now. Back to normal. Come on, Luna. Come on this way. All we need now is for Luna to do a poo in the middle. Luna, refreshments. Refreshments. You got in, Luna? Get in the water. Go and get a drink. Don't go into the water. No, come on into the water. No, into the water. In the water. No, in the water. Not jumping over. That's like, yeah, get a wee drink now. Like, what all motorbike race do you have refreshments? So close. You have it all here. Come on this way now. Oh, look at this wee boy here, look at that. How you doing? That's a handy wee stream, isn't it?
Got it.
Come on, Luna. Oh, Luna's loving this. Not that they distract her. There's hardly in front, but she wants to go side to side. Oh, she's eating again. God knows we're going to come out of that arse this evening. Luna, half these people here won't even see bikes, they're just lying in the sun. I hear them going past, but you won't see who's who. Just along that road over there. No, that's not yours. Quite a few dogs here. There's an interesting thing there, that wee song, there's a boat out there, Red Sails on it. And the boy wrote the song, it was on Portstewart when he wrote it. Red Sails in the sunset. And it's behind that rock here now, like. See, if he was doing things right, he should just appear from behind that rock. There's a big ship out there. And I mean a ship, there's never ships down here. Unless it's a service ship or something. Maybe a wee cruise liner's coming in from the Northwest 200, you know. They don't want to cruise out by Ukraine at the minute. Maybe they'll come over here. There's a time they wouldn't want to cruise in Northern Ireland. But I'll tell you what, this is one of the safest places in Europe now. A wee bit further from us to travel. I have a niece and her husband who lives inside the racetrack there. Whenever the race is on, they can't get out of the house. They always take the day off work, Northwest 200. They cannot leave or come back into the house. What time's 9:30 or so in the morning? Road's closed to 9 o'clock at night. But they now have races during the week as well. Roads are closed. So you see them houses there up on the track, you think that's brilliant. Not every house faces the track. There's a lot of houses behind them houses, and they cannot get in and out of their houses. Now, if it's an emergency, an ambulance, the ambulance gets in, doctors get in. But if you're coming home from your work now, you're not going to get home. But the thing is, they knew that when they bought the house. He's from Portrush originally, so they grew up with it. That's just something to bear in mind when you buy a house at the other side of the road. Not everybody in them houses is on the motorbikes, and even if you're working and doing shifts, you want to get your bed, don't you? But I think now this lasts all week. It used to be training nights, but I think now they actually do races during the week when the roads is closed off. Oh, motorbikes! The first race. See, that's, I mean, you stuff here all day, huh? Seconds. Now you have to wait for them to do another lap now, like. That's going to take another 2 or 3 minutes. The speed them boys are going at. Huh? It's all excitement here, you know. But in saying that, there's nobody here. That's a corner they're likely to come after, you know. You get a girl YouTube head if you get a bike coming off there. But if I had a bike coming off there, I wouldn't want to put it on YouTube. Or getting hurt, like. They couldn't have got around that quick. It must be two or three stages, I don't know. I know they're fast, but they can't be that fast. See, people like danger. See, if you get to go up that corner, people will be hugging that wire there. Well, sure a queue at the ice cream van out this way. I said we're pretty dear today for ice cream. Probably the ice cream cones will be that wee bit smaller today as well. No, you're not going to eat. You can snap, but no eating. See, this is a wee walk here. You can walk this any time of the year, but you walk around the edge of the golf course. But you always run the risk of a ball hitting you. Half them boys don't know how to hit a ball, like. You always run that risk. Yeah, I don't mind coming down here. She's going to have a pee, or she's going to eat something. I'm going to have words with her. Yeah. I'm going to have boulders and all now. Like, everybody else has got a nice, smooth golf course to walk across. Look what she's fooling me. The intercom's going now. Oh, they've got a big TV screen up there too, showing live coverage. That's the place to be there then. See, if you're up at the stands at the start, you've got a TV to look at as well. I think they're saying all the stands are sold, you know. There's very few seats left during the week. Oh, there we go. The bomb's going. The bomb's going. The eagle has landed. Don't want no running ones now, though. No running ones. Thing is now, all the bins are up at the road. Hang on, Lena, hang on. I'll get this here. But you know all the excitement was happening when I picked the house shit up. The helicopter goes round, so when you see the helicopter, that's the start of the race. He's got a camera underneath. Hold on, Lena. Come on now, honey. Oh, Lena! No, Lena! You know better than that. Come on this way. Lena, you're on the wrong side now. Oh, it's all going wrong. See, she's got eyeballs, she's not using them. It's all nose now. It's just up there above us. Maybe boys away probably last. Stop on, Lena, anyway. I'll tell you what, the council haven't put many bins out. I think there's a wee bin away over there. I can see a blue willy bin. But for the collect ice cream men, oh no, protect that pet. Very few bins. Normally they put out a pile of willy bins. Oh, that's right, isn't it? There's a bun. There's a bun. So that's a nice puppy walk, this, isn't it? A wee bit of drama and all. Nice sunny day. All the wee butts is out there. But nice now, some past us now, like. Just get the atmosphere, make the video better. You're twisting the lead again, Luna. You're doing a while lot of twisting. Look, she's got bread. She's going around in circles. Come on, resist temptation. Says nothing too. You got a wee pup you brought out today. You don't need to feed it. I fed her. I shouldn't have bought in the house. Helicopter's coming, the bikes are coming. Bikes are coming, Luna. Bikes are coming. Hold on there, Luna. Oh, Luna, stay. I want to get you in the camera here. You can see they're fast, like. How are you supposed to see what number is going down there? That's normally a 30 mile an hour road, that. There you are. Keep an eye out for the helicopter. He lets us know the front ones are coming. No, you keep going around in circles. can see the crowds are enthusiastic, like. They're not holding it back. I'm not holding it back. My YouTube video has nearly got 400,000 views. My YouTube video on boat crash has nearly got 400,000 views. And the most negative comment is, they want death and destruction, like. See this crowd here? They're waiting on death and destruction. They're going to go home, they're going to say, what was it like? The sun was good and all the rest. I didn't see no crashes. See if somebody sees a crash, oh, it'll be on Facebook. Look, I was there, I seen it. They want to be, people are bloodthirsty, you know. Like, bearing in mind it's a free day out, like, they didn't even pay. They can put a bit of more enthusiastic in it, you know, wave the arms or something. We're getting near the pits now. There's a subway up here for the caravan park. Now, I'm getting really annoyed you on the wrong side of me. I'm going to put you on the short lead, Pep. I'll put you on the short lead. If she stays in front, she can go left, right, whatever she wants to do. She keeps going around behind me. I'm coming up on the wrong side. Are they going this way? Pep? It's packed. Look at that big pup there, done out with the heat. Oh, it's like a big sheep. Oh, the crowd here, see as you get closer and you hear the crowd going here, them ones in the stand have paid money. Oh, they're watching the big TV and also they are. They're getting more into it up this way. These are the proper spectators. I said boys up here, but the wee manuals too, you know, the wee brochure. And you're getting the more dedicated ones up this end. One's down that end there, oh, freebies. Not that I paid myself, like. But I'm minimum wage. I have an excuse. Hold on, Luna. All right, Pep. Yeah. Oh, Luna, they're coming again. They're actually pulling wheelies there. Just thinking there's a chicane here. That's where it slows the bikes down. And then the people paying the money have a chance to see the numbers and where they are. While on down below, you just flash past you that quick. Croatian flag up as well, Isle of Man flag. How many countries can I name here? The best thing for me about the Northwest 200, can't do it this year with her, always done it all year, and that is you get round the pits. You can actually go into the pits where they work at the bikes. Like, I didn't know much about Joy or not, but I remember on the pits working at the bikes. You see them in there. There's very few places you can go and actually see the stars of a sport in front of you, just going about the business.
You can hear, right? No, it's helemaal.
That's some sort of TV screen they have. Good picture quality too, like. I see that there. See how times changed. There's a man there taking about 24 balls of spring water. See, if you're here 20 years ago, that would have been booze cans. Like, see, the younger generation are changing. Spring water now. Not ashamed to carry it in the open air. 24 pack over his shoulder. There's more water down there. So there's water facilities not available for pups around this way. Well, out there, they've even made a wee path for puppies to come down here. Huh? Look at that, refreshments. Is that it? You finished? Right, come on up, I go. Come on up. Did they fix this wee path up here so they have? I didn't. Oh, helicopter's coming, helicopter's coming. I don't really see much here. Them white marquees straight in front of us, that is the main road. That's where they're setting up, that's where they start off and finish. And then what they're doing now is they're going through the chicane, going off the main road and back on again. That slows the bikes down and gives a chance for spectators to see them. Brilliant day out there, brilliant day. I wasn't too many about coming today. We're glad we're here now, aren't we, Luna? Aye, Luna's good at motorbike racing. My hand's going to be sore holding this phone. It'd be handy if I didn't have a case on it. I've had the wee gel case that came with. That would stop the screen being touched. When I take this phone out of the cover, I'm going to hold it by its sides by one hand. It turns the camera off. Come on down there, come on around for a wander here. See if we see these pits now. Anybody's interested in nature, here you are now, Causeway Coastal Route. The rocky coastline between the popular seaside resort of Portstewart and Portrush has numerous bays, headlands, and as you can see, fabulous views of Donegal, Atlantic Ocean and Scotland's southern western isles. And you see the ends of Scotland from here. Not as well as from on round the coast. Couple of wee stalls now, Luna. Yeah, wee this is just for a while. Well, now you're on the wrong side again. How do you manage that? I'll always swap you sides to see what happens. Just know, hold on a minute, my credit card's going to fall out of this holder. Hold on, Pat, I'm going to move it. I'm going to move my credit card. Linda, I'm fed up with you pulling. You don't have to food. This is only normal. If you weren't pulling up, there's something wrong with you. You need motorbike gear, this is the place to come here. I want you, I got a couple of helmets here. So we were just, I bought a couple because the price of a visor, it's handy just buying all a helmet.
Place now, obviously, now that we've the ceiling goes past us as well, and then Connor Cummins on bike 11, so they've all shuffled up the position, but Brooks coming 5th, Sealy's in 6th, Cummins in 7th, and that's been standing still, that old royale between Glen Irwin and Davy Todd.
And what has Davy Todd learned from the previous Super Sport race? Is he going to try and lead onto the coast road on the last lap, or is he going to sit in second to position himself? This lap round is Glen that leads through.
Seen this wee thing on Facebook, about £30,000 for that there. It's basically just built because of planning laws, you can get away with planning laws. £30,000, I thought the one was a bit small.
Half a second, 0.606 seconds, Irwin leads Todd out on the last lap, that time.
Oh, and that's right, Pep. They open that gate there. They open that gate between races and you go into the pits. But we don't really need to go into the pits. Come on, Lena. Go on to Portrush. Might go in the pits on the way back when everything's finished. So that's all the excitement is. I'm saying that, the road's closed at 9 o'clock. Right outside, right outside, right outside. No, she's going to the wrong side of me again. A wee bad habit you're picking up there. That is open here. No fence down here.
The young Manxman there just goes through 10th place for Nathan at the moment, number 15. John McGuinness, of course, looking forward. Not 100 in a couple of weeks' time. He's through in 11th place. Sam West, number 10, he's in 12th.
Yeah, traking all down there.
He's number 9, just in 4th place.
Yeah, Glen Irwin leads through station quarter. Davy Todd is building, and he's going to pick up that slip. There's a little bit black bit, probably with the ball in the air. A little bit black green.
So there's a wee temporary campsite here if you want to camp for the Northwest 200. Don't know what they charge. As you can see, it's just like wild camping, no facilities. You've got the toilets there. You're not going to have showers or nothing. Do they even have an outdoor tap? I don't know. Look where the sewage goes into that big steel container. I've never seen that before, big green steel containers for the sewage. It's like a septic tank. Portable. First time to see that. My hand's getting sore holding this phone in it. I've got to change hands here. I'm holding the phone out, I could do the GoPros, too heavy to carry. Not much happening here anyway. These are older caravans, so it must be cheap enough to stay here. They got the wee water butts and all that, so there must be water somewhere, I guess. Oh, look at this wee puppy, Luna! You know the thing is, Luna hasn't gone the wrong side of me since I changed hands in my league, because normally I would have Luna in this arm. So, maybe it's my own fault wee Luna's going on the wrong side. It's me that's changed the rules, hasn't it?
Where are you at?
No, 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 you're going to eat again. You're going to eat. Oh, you love Portrush, don't you, in Portstewart? I sure want to come to Northwest 200 next year as well. Look at this wee one here, Luna. That low pub. That's what I'm used to there, one after the eat. Just walking beside me, that's what I'm used to there. That man doesn't realise how lucky he is. Oh yeah, the bad wee wallow here now. She wouldn't be walking this heat. That wee pup there. Looks a bit hot too, like. It's a Springer. She's going fast. Oh, helicopter's coming again. So why not start using helicopters? You think you'd be using drones, wouldn't you? Well, the drone wouldn't fly long enough. The helicopter's going the opposite way now. She must have come around the van now. The race must be over. Come on, to get a wee cup of tea and all now. Oh, it's just past the time pit. No, you're pulling away hard, Pet. Come on, keep going, keep going. Right there. Oh, Luna, keep going, keep going. They're holding everybody up. Last time I was around here, they were building these houses here. I don't know if it's that one beside it. Maybe the one beside it, you know. And it was always a wee sort of cliff out. The most dodgiest bit of the path there was. It wasn't official right away, like. But not wee bluebells. The rest of the path's all pretty safe and all easy. That wee bit you're sort of hanging on to the edge. Oh, I fixed it up now. I'm going to take a shortcut, Luna. That's not them two, must be on down. Must be on down. There they are, they've made a new path going across here. No use to go around them. That's a nice wee house there, isn't it? That's a lovely wonder there. That's a nice house there. Wee stone wall. Do you know, I think it was them houses, you know, the path would have went down the outside. Oh, but there's another one over here. Ah, you look. There's that many changes, hard to remember. Ah, no, you're doing it again. You're doing it again, the wrong side. I seen you do it. It wasn't my fault that time. Oh, ice cream truck. I don't mind looking at a wee bit of ice cream. That's fresh ice cream. That's today's. He didn't look very much. That stuff on there has been knocked down. Oh, big crowd here, must be a coach road got off. I don't know, you have to pick a side now, Luna. Which side you going? Stay on that side, right?
That's the only ones.
I do. Luna, you're zigzagging, you're zigzagging. Come on, Luna, come on side.
That's your way to go. And
It's fuzzy here, Luna. Where are you all coming from? That's all the ones in Portrush coming out now, the pits. Somebody must have toilet pit, there's no queue at the toilets out this way. There is a stop now. I'm going to go this wee coastal walk. Well, I don't know, what do we do, Luna? Stick to the crowd, boy. Where's Luna going to go? Where's Luna going to go? Oh, Luna's going up this way. It's like a wee Ouija board, Luna. Come on, up we go. Oh, we're getting further away from the buzz. We leave this bit out of the video anyway. I'll keep it for my own sake. Can't have too much excitement, Luna. Can't have too much excitement. No point in just walking past people coughing at you. Oh, a lady's grave off unknown sewer. See, I never knew that was there. He sleeps in the green spot that fronts the sea, filled with the murmurs of the something wave, I don't know. That lifts the smooth dark wreck so quietly. The sun warmed sod his grave. Here comes the mythological cries of a long-necked bird piping in their way, and little breezes creeping like a sigh over the sparkling bay. There's something silly. Must have was just washed up in the shore and somebody just buried him in there. But like, why not taking the graveyard? Did nobody want to pay for it? I'm going to say what date. Somebody's put a poppy cross in there. Or maybe it's no, hardly be a war grave. And that's for the enemy, Germans, something like that. Could be that, you know. Just tossed them in there. You see, if the Germans had won the war, they might have had worse images like the Commonwealth. Luna, you're caught up, get your leg. Luna's usually good at getting on to cut. Come on, get your leg. No, you're not getting undone. What are you doing to yourself? I don't know, try the front. You're all mucked up here. Come on, move the legs. Luna is always very good at getting on cut. She's useless today, useless. I don't know, she's lost all the knowledge she had of skipping. Over tangle. How you doing? All that food's going to your head, Luna. Oh, that or the sunshine. You find a wee quiet spot? You find a wee quiet spot? They're hard to get today. Especially boys like me coming around on them. That was the nicest day in Northwest 200 I ever remember. There's always a cold one every other year. But you see all these boys at all these wee stalls selling leather gloves and everything. Nobody is selling suntan lotion. Do you think the local health centre or something, have a wee stall suntan lotion, telling people to get it on. Because this is the time you get burnt, because you're not used to sun. When the sun comes out, everybody's working. Just see a wee bit of the end of the day or the start of the day. Oh, look, I didn't. You can nearly be off here, you know, Lena. I said, over that horn on the track. She'll be on the track, she'll get on it. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh, the headline news. Big pile up. Mad pump gets on track. Knocks bikers off. I got a wee couple of bottles of lemonade this morning to bring with me, but they weren't in the fridge. I thought I stuck 4 bottles into my freezer for half hour before I go, and then I put them in the cool box. I've come down and left them in the freezer. They'll probably explode by the time I go home. There's going to be juice all over my freezer. And even if they haven't exploded, they're not going to be fuzzy. They lose the fuzz when you freeze them. And that man out there has wee pop. I said that would have been me there with wee bottle. That man's happy. Don't have to carry a lead wheel. I'm saying that, he's out there sitting because the wee pup can't walk any further, spun out. He's just sitting and give it a rest. You don't see women going on about the wee pups like men. You never get a woman sitting out at this like that there with a wee pup talking to him. Like that man is. No, we're on our own. We are on our own. And then they Portrush there, with all the bikes parked in Portrush. Oh, exciting on start. Next Thursday I see I'm going to go to it. Because once we get to Portrush, it's going to be all packed and pissed everywhere. Ah, she sees the wee birds. See, it's everything down here. You've got motorbikes, helicopters and birds. It's all down this way then, isn't it? And I won your Warwick wallpapers sponsored the race. And there'd be a plane, private plane flying with a banner on behind with a name. Flying around in circles. Head in. That's a fence there for the mad golfers. Kept hitting that poor wee house there. That's me. Would you want to be walking here and then boys playing golf? Well, it takes a fence like that there. That's higher than some of the police lines. Them golfers are trotting balls always.
Right through the week.
And the wee bridge down below. We must do this. We walk when the golfers are on, Pet. There's some nice wee walks here. We're just twisting the wrong side again. I'm telling you to walk across the golf course, but we don't need the paths here. Different down below, you've no choice. That boy there's got his backpack and a wee stool and all them. As much as I like a wee stool, I wouldn't want to sit on it. I wouldn't want to carry it. I'd rather just have a plastic bag and sit in the grass. When we take a shortcut here, it's very warm now. It's very warm now. When we walk straight across here, and we're going to come back someday and do that other wee coastal walk. We get back up now in the atmosphere up in here. I'm just thinking now, there's a path in front. So you don't want to go on the path on the road. A couple of houses in front, maybe you have to walk behind them houses. Unless you go on the main road. I've been walking from them houses, the lane going down. That man over there is pussing on the grass. Out in the open, black coat, it's just pussing on the grass. Out there he's got a dog on the lead. I reckon he's pussing. Let me see if he's up to his coat though. He's not even trying to hide. Doesn't bother me putting him on YouTube like. He's out in the public. Ah, there he is. Give him a wee shake there. Put it away. Ah, that's passing at the side of the path. I said, some boys out in toilet train. Oh, we're through the 18 here. 13 to 18 degrees, well, forecast it says. No, you're making the walk longer. You're making it longer. I know you're halfway to Portrush yet. You know, we're going to sit down somewhere, you know. There's toilets over there. I don't see no queue of them. I'll pop into one of these. A wee tip we wallow. Whenever you go into these portable toilets, I'll take the lead half in a minute and close the door and lock the lead. And the moon is outside, she's safe. Don't like taking it around to these wee toilets because all puss on the floor. Don't want to walk on and puss. And I stopped recording the rest of the way because with the Portrush, when we get the motorbikes and Portrush Pet, there's nothing really in between. We're going to run out of memory card space. battery power. Saying that, there's the crowd starting easy. And then, on this way there, there's a queue. I'm not queuing for no toilet, I'll possibly hang a bush first. If you're queuing for toilets, they're going to be really minging. A couple of bikers down here, they've got the tents with them. Spanish bikers have tents with them. Where are they from? France. A couple of French boys with tents on them. Come on now, honey. Luna has gone twisted. I don't understand her. She's gone round the loop today. Round the loop. Helicopter's taking off again. It's taking off. This might be a good spot to see a couple of bikes go past, but we have to wait till they've done a lap before we see them. Maybe worthwhile seeing one lap, you know. It's more relaxed atmosphere out here. Winds are playing, rolling, balls are out. It's like a holiday camp. It's like a wee campsite. Plenty of space, so I imagine the bikes are very fast here. There's a St John's ambulance over there. A lot of marshals. Stand on top of this wee hill here. Oh, there's a couple of chips. I'm gonna have them couple. You have them couple there. Look at that. Ah, not them proper wee chips. You have a couple. Don't eat that bapper. Oh. I want to sit down here now, pet now. Come on, Luna. Oh no, you're not eating no more now. You've had some. Come on. You've already had some. Come on, sit down there now. Sit down. We're here to see motorbikes. We're here to see motorbikes, not you eating. So the bikes are away. I don't know how the helicopter going around. Like 5 minutes maybe to come around that track, would it be? I think it's 6 miles, is it? But you've got your chicanes on it too, like. You're very hot now, Luna. The next wee stream we're going to get a wee dip. Or else we're going to the sea. That's a nice wee spot here, you know. That's a nice spot yet. I think because the road's higher up. So it's a bit like they're on a stage. Luna, sit down there. Sit. I want her to sit there any minute now. Luna, sit. Come on, Luna, sit. Luna. Oh, you like the Northwest 200, don't you, pet? Luna, Mom. Too much temptation, but. Luna, Mom, this way. I'm on.
Has been handed in to the radio operator Jane at Millbank.
Always somebody in there. Always somebody.
Handed in to radio operator Jane at Millbank.
It's back in some style. It's great to be back. New London leads them around here. Jeremy Williams, Richard Cooper, Jimmy Carr, Lee Johnston. All the top men going past here. There's Christian Elton, the former British 125 champion.
Luna, just sit down, will you? One race. Sit down. No, but she needs a rest too, like. All the puppies are sitting down. You're gasping. Luna, must sit down there, pet. Sit. Come on. What over here beside me? What? Oh. Right, sit down there now. Sit. Yeah, now. You need to relax a bit. You're going to get too hot. You're going to burn up. See ya. Yeah, getting hot looking. And eating all that crap's not helping either. Yeah, beautiful girl.
Been a winner in Europe and the International Road Racing Championship. He's here in 2018 and 19, but what an impact he has made this year with that second place finish.
See these bikes coming now.
Lee Johnson, they were looking out for again, still getting used to that year period change that he has for this season.
Look at that bit of road right there. They should be going more or less full pelt in that road there, you know. And then they slow down quickly for the chicane. Sharp corner up ahead. But that is a pretty good straight there.
3 weeks ago when he had a bit of an incident there.
There's ones in the houses out there, they're all out in the balconies. First time to see it. Every house is out in the balconies, and then new houses. But they're hemmed in for the day now, they can't get out of their houses. Even the ones behind the balconies. Helicopters coming, helicopters coming. The crowds are standing up, enthusiastic, going to a Mexican wave. They're coming, they're coming. What race that is, but I think it's a type of motorbikes. They sound like bigger engines, they sound like airplanes, don't they? World War II airplanes. That one there sounds more like a racing bike. I would say for the next 10 years there'll be battery powered motorbikes racing here. Oh, the crowds are excited. The crowds are excited. That man there's passed out, sheer excitement. It's getting a wee bit cooler now, the sun has gone away. We're going on a wee bit of walking. Oh, another bike coming. There's more fun to be had yet. Oh no, we're doing all wee bit.
Probably wasn't the best place to actually try a wider car because obviously then it just made it so much harder to change direction on the bike compared to once it's a lot narrower. But yeah, it's just the way development's going, you know. You probably still can get a narrower car, probably for a smaller bike, and then you can probably use that if that's your preference. But I think everybody gets the way things are moving on, going to the wider, so it gives you a bigger contact pad on the edge of the car when you're cranking over. So when you're accelerating out of corners, you've got more rubber on the road.
Do you think the other manufacturers have looked at this super twin class and looked themselves, you know what, let's put bikes in the mix here, because obviously a lot of places are not making 600s anymore, so let's make these. They seem to be flying off the shelves, don't they? The R6 is still a big seller, Suzuki still make it, you've got the new Aprilia's got the Yamaha, 3 minutes to go for the start race, so again,
This sort of summed up in RPS 200, doesn't it? People just come for a wee lazy day out. Luna's been attacked. Luna's been attacked. Wee Wayne, definitely. Hold on now, we got one more wee that was probably a warm-up lamp they were doing. There's a helicopter now, they're probably just warming up. So maybe they're a bit faster now the second time. Warm up lap. That was only a warm up. Mom, I didn't see a race. They weren't racing then. Come on, hang on a minute. They're only warming up. Funny, they're warming up just as we're cooling down, eh? I don't know the water terracotta. See what's the chips?
I don't think mine does that, but I sometimes say it does that.
No, come up. To sleep. This is exciting Northwest 200, like. Exciting Northwest 200. Well, I know a wee bit now. We need to get into a wee bit of water. Ah, look at that. She's eating the whole sandwich. She's eating the whole sandwich. Mum, don't mind the odd chip pepper, you're overdoing it, like. nice wee quiet generator there, isn't it? No, you're going the wrong side again. Why do you keep going around me all the time? No dogs permitted on golf course, except Northwest 200 day pet. I see the council paying a wee bit of money, you see, and it's different now. Whenever they get a wee bit of money, not anybody on the golf course. Oh, I'll take a shortcut here. Well, come on, Luna, you're overdoing it now. We'll do the coastal walk, Ped. Too crowded, come on. Too much food lying about now. Going by that crowd there. If you walk in a straight line, no problem, but see when she's zigzagging, just tripping people up with this long lead. You're going in front, you're going in front. If she's zigzagging behind me, I can just... Come on. Each then I don't see her, you see. Ah, she's cute. Oh no, honey. Every time I turn this 4.5 bikes past, as soon as I turn on, they stop. There's that big a gap between the bikes now. You don't know who's first and who's last. Well, as we get down this walk, we have to walk it all back again. That is a good view there, the road there. Come on now, look. Get the wee pet there. The boy pet there. Come on, you want a pet? No, hold on. I think I got a couple of bikes on the video. Can't go to the Northwest 200 and not have any bikes on it. All the videos of you eating. Well, oh, there's a queue, there's a queue. Come on, Luna. We had a queue here for this last 15 minutes. There's a boy standing on that hill there, pussing. Just 5 minutes ago. Take your time, Luna. That's the coastal walk we used to do years ago around there. That house is built there now, and it was always very narrow. So they've closed it off completely now since they built that house. And now we have to go on the main road. Honey. There's the famous Northwest 200 track. I reckon, Luna, you can maybe run as fast as some of them motorbikes, you know. How speed you go at. It's not every day you get to walk on this road. You see all the tyre marks, these bikes going down. Better mind looking downhill, leaving a bit of rubber behind, like, before pushing.
First thing to get clattered is your dog.
What's that?
I say, when them vans come round, the first thing to get clattered is your dog. Come off the road! Off the road! Get off the road! Get off the road! Kind of good.
What your man doesn't realise is that many people here that trip in our lead. Up we go, honey.
Thank you. Well, can we use your football field?
That's certainly going to grab a full record, doesn't it?
Well done to Joe Lockell and well done to Richard Cooper. There's the top three in the Super Twin race. We'll go back to Joel and Michael in the studio.
That looks like, as things currently stand, lads, Richard Cooper kind of in current
There's wee cushions there on the curb, whatever they do.
2/3 of probably trumps Davy Todd's 4 seconds, doesn't it? He's having a great day.
I was just thinking the very same thing, Joe, because after Thursday night I thought Celia will take man of the match, but it hasn't been a great day for Austell so far. And you're quite right, it's Richard Cooper who seems to be stealing the limelight so far.
Liam, what about these Johnson's comments, the crew of the clan?
I would have to agree with me there. I just don't start comparing Michael too much because it does lead to consternation among other people. If it's meant to be
taken out the ball, raced a few mile tweaks. Once you start maybe numbering with CCs, etc., it can lead to animosity. And I don't want it because these rides, that's a top class race now that you get to see, particularly when all the top people are like the North Player. And that's when you see this treatment. Again, particularly when that was the case.
No, I'm on the side pin. That's the guy. Well, the buns are getting full. Come on now, honey. Come on now. Bread and everything lying around. Don't like eating too much bread, I don't know. Come on, honey, come on. Come on back over to the cycle lane again.
Can the same side of the road is paved?
Tell you what, I think there's something like 150,000 expecting to come here. Don't know exactly how many. There's lots. Good weekend, so we probably got more than what I expected. You could do more toilets. The fact that people are queued constantly at the toilets, we're overflowing.
Yes, they're all moving on. I know they're all there. Repeating the God's call, our necks are hardened, just as a barrel of old hardened.
It's class, but we have a great spot over there now.
Yeah, that's my bundle. That's a guy in the corner on part of the vlog. Yes, it is. Why just out the way up here taking the test? No, he was sitting. Yes, he was. No, he was sitting. No, he was sitting behind me. It wasn't even standing up there. It was a man who wanted to drive. Are you taking the test? I know, that's what I said too. You put your head on, walk off. We did know what it is. It's a fucking swinging to Delhi.
They walk a walk.
Oh, I am. The Garrett's somewhere. The Garrett's somewhere. Yeah, yes. Oh, there.
Sorry, up you go this way. Keep you away from the public. I was thinking we'll take a shortcut on the sea. We're up here now. Doing this causing chaos and mayhem. There's poo, you get the blame. You will get the blame for that poo. I don't say you get the blame. I'll tell you what things happening because of the closing the coastal path off and people come in droves. Whenever they reach the turrets and stuff, they're completely drowned out. All this crowd now will be heading out of these turrets over here. So I'll head the turrets down by the harbour. And over here, look, big path over here. Actually, I was going to let her off. I can't let her off, but the ones having picnics. I should be eating the picnics. We'll get her on the beach, we'll get her off. I need to get you down to the beach, Pet. More put, you get the blame. They'll say, I seen a wee black pup with a pink collar. I seen them over there. And Korean dog wagging the over. First set of steps is closed off now. Maybe the second set of steps. That's things on every year, this bike race. They need to get that big coastal path up and going again around them houses. They're building another block over there. These houses here must be 10 years old or more. I thought they're finished building it, look. Final phase. At least 10 years old, not 15. I think they're going to go under and I need to go over here. Hold on, let me get the lead sorted here. Hold on, let me get the lead sorted. That's again. I'll check this tide out, try to bring it down here now. Hey, Jake, we'll get down there. You know what? They put up extra. Them ones weren't up by before. They put extra up to stop like a me going down there. What's the idea of blocking all this off here? Last day I was down there, you can see that city fence starting to drop. You think it's that way? Can't see it collapsing down, that's the storm. Oh, that car parked line empty, that's the disgrace there.
Stop there.
That car park could be full of motorhomes. Line empty. Someone's doing a bit out on the beach there. Some of them UFO guys have been down doing out. That means nobody can use that beach now the rest of the day because nobody wants to destroy it. Some puppies are going up there. These steps over here now might get her down. Lifeguards out, but dogs are out on the beach. Is it June, is it? I don't know, May, this is May now. I don't just check the dates. We're in May. Maybe dogs is banned in May, like, I don't know. Don't see any dogs down there. Well, check the wee sign now, Luna. I might be the end of May. First of June, Luna. Oh, we're allowed on it. 1st of June. Come on down, honey. Oh, Luna would bring a bit of excitement to the beach, away from them people, but you gotta stay away from people, pet. See, that's the thing about warm days. You come down here the rest of the day, there's nobody sitting down, like. Pass these people here first. There's all the dogs that distract you. Come on now, honey. Luna, Luna, over this way. Luna, down this way now, down this way. Luna, 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 you're going on the lead again. You're going on the lead. Luna, you're going on the lead. Mom, you're going to go on the lead. You got all that beach there. You stay away from people. See all the wee puppies were down playing in the water. She's like Willow. She wants to go to people. See if she gets food. Oh, the bars now, new crowd's got bars this year. There's a cruise or something like that, you call them. Not 100% sure, but they've got a proper helter-skelter. They haven't used Barry's old one. Well, Barry's old one looked nice, but that wee helter-skelter they've got is like something you get in England, isn't it? You always see in theme park and all the computer games. It's got like a wee viewing tower on the top, and then you go down the slide. And the viewing tower, where you're climbing up, you're on the dry. But the one Barry's had, you're always out in the open. Lena! The roller coaster's going. I got the roller coaster going. There's the loop. Barry's is off the loop now. Oh, I get you wee Becky. I brought wee Becky's for you. So they haven't put Curry's loop or nothing on. They're just gone away with the Barry's, have they? Lena! Never liked the colour they painted. Wasn't always that colour. So all they done, the dipper and all still on it, and all they done is done away with the Barry sign. They haven't put their own name on it. And all we roundabout thing up there is changed. They put a new what do you call them? Cyclones. Luna, come on this way. They put new cyclones on it. I had a wee look, a wee peek in the last time, and it's all fancy lights and all that. It's all modern lights. So Adam has got the proper safety bar on it. So it must be a lot faster than what Barry's cyclones was. Barry's was just an out bar on it. I'm not going around today with Luna. Someday I get the caravan down here, we'll take a wee peek around. I'm going to try and get a photograph of the way in. It's acting like Luna, it's not posing right. I know how she feels like. Oh, I have its backside and stuff. Yeah, the big wheel's going, the big wheel's going. It's all happening in Portrush today. Tell you what I haven't seen no council workers. They'll probably wait till it's over and then they'll come in then. Every council van they have will come in and pick up the rubbish. Double money today, time and a half. Luna! 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 Come on! Hi Luna! You want a wee Becky? Oh, you know a wee Becky. We need to get you water, you haven't drank in a while. Come on, honey. There's a boat coming into the harbour. It's all happening today, isn't it? All the time I'm down here, I never see a boat coming into the harbour. All these places will be open late tonight. See all the out bikers. Said a lot of bikers had to head home right away, you know, because they like the traffic jams to pass folk going home. But anybody like the French and all be staying on. I'll be down here tonight. The amusement rides and all. I said that I would like that big wheel, like, you know. But I wouldn't let her on. Hey Luna! I'm put on the lead here now. Mother wants something around blankets and things. What a pet! You've been a good girl. You've been a good girl. We're going to get you a water. A wee cafe down there. We'll have water. We'll go to the toilet. Water in the toilet. Oh, you want a wee boat? And rightly so, you should. Because you've been a good girl. There we go. I'll go up now and take a wee walk around the town now and see if we see motorbikes. motorhomes. See what's happening. There's ones in the sea, it's not that warm. Hi there. Look at that wee puppy in there. Alright, Pep. That's okay. That's a nice wee quiet one, isn't it? I'll tell you a wee peek in Barry's Wonder. They'll still be called Barry's, like. A lot more lights in there, you can see the lights from outside. Barry's never had enough lights. The helter skelter. Friday 4 p.m. till late. Saturday, Sunday 12 p.m. till late. Oh, she's taking me so hot. So I'm looking at it, looks familiar like. Come on now, Pep. Come on. That right there is not going. I see the shame, like every year they took that down. And because they were selling the place off, they left it outside, but lying out there 2.5 years, 3 years not been used. Probably hasn't passed safety checks now to be used. But suppose they didn't take it apart like they would normally would. There's a bus there. Is that Jesus or something? What's on it? Ah, they're recruiting more Christians. The answer is Jesus. Oh, they've got a wee concert on down here. As long as they're not collecting money, we'll sit down and watch a wee bit. Oh, they're trying to brainwash the winds, aren't they?
I told you not to eat. One thing I told you not to do. You'd surely die. Yeah. God's heart was broken. He knew they couldn't stay in his perfect garden anymore.
Brainwashing the wee winds, Pet. Brainwashing the winds. Stop blaming Eve. They haven't got over the fact that Eve had a wee apple. Well, an apple, that's all she ever done. See, they never got over it, did they? Women have suffered to this day all because Eve had an apple. Like. I've got a few motorbikes.